Teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Diaz passes to Hernan Gomez.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Here's Aldama. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Diaz. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doncic outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. About a minute into this first quarter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Pass to Chanchar from the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Aldama. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And look at how well Aldama moves. Setting the screen, but then quickly moving into scoring position.
Now Doncic. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Aldama. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:51 left in the first. Here's Doncic. From down in the low post, it goes. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
.124 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And there's the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Diaz to the paint. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Doncic outside, takes the three, sinks the tray. Doncic has got his third bucket of the night. Doncic has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Diaz. three-pointer. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up one. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
There's a screen from Garuba. Here's Rubio. Gets the three ball to go. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And the shot's good. Let's go with a three. Drains the triple. Rubio's got 6 in the quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Back to Dragic. To the left side wing. The three ball. First shot won't go. Rubio looking around. We talk about how much of a grind the schedule can be, Stan, but here we are. It feels like this season has flown by.
Yeah, Brian, on the one hand, the regular season can be a marathon, but on the other hand, when you really get into it and into that routine every night, it's over before you know it.
Certainly has been entertaining. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Banked it in off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a quick check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against.
Well, you look at how they dominated at the defensive end. They're good on the ball, they're good in help, and they get back in transition.
There's a minute 54 left in the second quarter. Back to Doncic. They need this. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start in the second. No one covering. Diaz has got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Yep, count it.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Hernan Gomez, the pass to Rubio. Here's the teardrop, and that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Doncic on the wing. Shakes him. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Pass to Aldama. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense. And
just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic delivers from range.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds a shot.
Here's Diaz. 6 points for him. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
Okay, so now, and that is going to do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Aldama outside. Fires the three. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the inside. Here's Chanchar. Drops in the layup for 2. Chanchar's got his second basket on the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
With the fadeaway. That one no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
From deep, here's Doncic. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Diaz, guarded by Doncic. Here's Aldama, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Aldama's got 5.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
And since the All-Star break, here's a look at the best rebounders in the league. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
Doncic on the wing. And he's going for the lob. There's the drive, and the shot goes in. He's got 6.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Chanchar. Back to Doncic. Can he keep it going? Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Here's Diaz. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aldama. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, at nearly 7 feet, throwing it down is probably almost effortless for Aldama.
Back to Doncic. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. He's off on the layup.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that.
Wow. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
So both teams changing it up here. Second free throw, no good. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Dragic outside. To the paint. And he gets that one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Out left to the wing. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And he banks in the layup. Hernan Gomez has gotten his first points of the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And here's Dragic. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Rubio. Launches it. He's off on that one. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Pass to Dragic. From downtown, hits a three-pointer. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Up by 2. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Blocked! And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry. And then on Saturday, pass to Dragic. 5 to shoot. To take the lead. Garuba with a rebound. Now Rubio. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Pass to Chanchar. Back to Doncic. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the three-pointer goes.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Aldama outside. The three is up. On target from range.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Throws it up high. And they're running. Here's Diaz. No good with the triple. Shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Pass to Chanchar. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Here's Diaz, guarded by Doncic. Over to the wing. Back to Aldama. Here's Diaz. That three's off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Inside. John Char's shot is off.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Shoots from 12. In the paint. Luka!
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Here's Diaz, guarded by Doncic. Diaz passes to Hernan Gomez.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Doncic, and he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And, B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
2-second difference between shot and game clock.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
To tie it up. Oh, bangs home the 3. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Aldama. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Lets the 3 fly. Aldama grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Wing shot on the way. And right on target.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Doncic, no good. Shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Pass to Chanchar. Jacks up a three. It falls. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Here's Diaz. Goes up on the wing, and it's good. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Here's Diaz. Yes! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Doncic. It's good!
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They escape with the W, even though... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy.
got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Riza Shea. He's out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Sarr in at the 4 spot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Mills. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
A 3 from Wembanyama, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, how about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
There's the pick. Here's Exum. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ingles finds Mills. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Giddey against Fournier. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Landale. Back to Mills. There's the triple. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Giddey against Fournier. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Pass to Fournier. Here's Hayes. 8 points his last outing. Wembanyama sets a screen for Hayes. Drills it from outside. Hayes has got 5.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his 3-point shot as a weapon.
Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look here at the visitors. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Simmons, a screen on Fournier. And here's Mills. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Yabusele. Gobert with a screen for Fournier. Off target from outside. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Mills. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Riza Shea, he's checked in for Fournier. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Riza Shea with it. Still without a basket. Takes a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Simmons is out there with Daniels. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Green in at the 3.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Reza Shea is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Batum, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward. And the dunk by Reza Shea.
Yeah, if you give Reza Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
We've got Daniels. Aaron Baines out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. To the inside. The jump hook. Shot's good by Baines. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. They've got Gobert. Reza Shea is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. Reza Shea. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Joe Ingles is out there with Green. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Daniels. And it's Baines in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the middle, here's Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Batum is out there with Yabusele, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Reza Shea in at the 2 guard. Josh Green is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Simmons. And it's Baines in at the center position. Rudy Gobert is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Batum. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's Koulibaly in at the 1.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
We've got Dante Exum.
Timeout.
Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Landale in at the center. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. Alex Sarr, number 1.
Well, he has clearly established himself as the premier rim protector in this year's rookie class.
Exum kicks to Giddey. Exum deciding where to go with it. On the top of the key, Wembanyama with the rebound. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Sarr out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3 spot. Outside, Green. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. Nailed from three-point land. Giddey's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Wembanyama. He has 7. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Josh Green. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Puts it up from 12. Giddey, no good. Gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Here's Hayes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Being inefficient, 53% from the field. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Inside, and he dunks it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Now, Wembanyama. Last time out, he had 13 points. Pulls up. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And that concludes the first half. Up 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
And let's move on to. Thank you for being with us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Dante Exum. Josh Giddey is out there with Mills. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Wembanyama passes to Hayes. Rizachet with it. Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Wembanyama's got 12.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Giddey. He has 5. Here's Landale. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That one falls. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Thing has been sensational. 75% for the game. Pass to Hayes. Launches it. Traps in the tray. 8 points for him.
Well, with that size, it's easy for Sarr to see right where the rock needs to go.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break and ranked among the top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Wembanyama finds Fournier. That one goes in. Fournier's got his second bucket.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Back to Giddey. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Great open look there. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Pass to Ingles. Hayes with the steal. Now here's Fournier to the inside. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Exum kicks to Giddey. From outside off the mark. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The shot's good from Hayes.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now here's Mills. 5 points in the game. Pass to Landale. Down low. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. And you take a look at this home team. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. Now, here's Batum. He has yet to score. Gobert, the pass to Fournier. Connects from 3-point range.
And give credit to Gobert there. Excellent pass to an open teammate.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Mills. Outside, Simmons. Green kicks to Mills. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mills has got 8 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. The three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Koulibaly's got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 8. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Obviously out there with Gobert. Then there's Batum. And it's Rupert in at point. The first free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Daniels. Being a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Batum the screen. Koulibaly with it. Now Green defending.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. And Green slams it in.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Batum kicks to Zhang. Pass to Yabusele. Back to Batum. Beyond the arc. Simmons pulls it in. And 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Thibault, the pass to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Green's got 4 this quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Hayes. To the paint. Here's Sarr. Ingles covering. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And Giddey gets it to go.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama! A big man with big range.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Here's Wembenyama. Wembenyama with the aggressive finish.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Pass to Giddey from deep. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Here's Giddey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Evan Fournier.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
And both free throws good for Giddey. Here's Wembenyama. Poke loose. They're running. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Now here's Mills, covered by Hayes. Here's Landale.
And the wingspan of Wembenyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Now, here's Ingles. Off target from 3-point range. And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think, that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Now the starting group for the visitors. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3, the small forward. Picked by Smith. Pass to Saric. Now here's Smith. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Here's Baberovic, covered by Smith. Here's Baberovic. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Saric. Pass to Zubac. Smith outside. Saric outside. Here's Hazonia. Three-pointer off the mark. Now Şengün. And he makes it on the layup.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Saric. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Baberovic.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The 3 gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A nice shot by Zubac.
Well, Zubac really does have good hands and a soft touch near the basket.
Larkin passes to Şengün. 1:51 left in the first quarter here. Count it.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Pass to Saric. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
No good on the shot. Great D that time from Zubac. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Hazonia. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Baberovic. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Larkin. It's rebounded by Zubac.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Pass to Šarić. Misses the layup. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Inside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Smith. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 1, and we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Šarić, left side. Outside Bogdanovic. Šarić outside. There's the 3. First shot won't go. Here's Osman. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Fires the 3. He drops it from range. And that'll tie this game up.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Larkin. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
There's a screen. Yep, that one goes. He's got 5.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Korkmaz, good.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Pass to Perkichin. From 12 feet. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. There's a minute 59 left in the first half. Here's Baberovic. Defended by Bogdanovic. 3-pointer. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Zubac. Lets it go from 11. And the shot no good. A bit short. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Şengün against Zubac. Here's Larkin. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Smith outside. 17-foot shot on the way, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
Here's Larkin. He's got 5. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Larkin's got 8.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Pass to Zubats. Got it. Good job in the low post. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Covered by Smith. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pass to Šarić. Here's Hezonja. Here's Smith. And no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through. Next up, that does it for halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shooting about 56% in this one. Here's Hezonja. Here's Šarić. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Šarić playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
They've got Dario Šarić. He's out there with Ivica Zubats. And it's Hezonja in at the small forward position. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. And Veverovic gets it to go.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Hezonja. 4-3. Parries it from 3. He's got 5.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Larkin. Give him 8 points now. And there it is for him. Larkin's got 10.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
And he converts the layup.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Larkin's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And coming back from the All-Star break, these are the squads that are filling it up from downtown.
As the season has gone on, the ball has gone in more and more. You like the trend. They're in a terrific rhythm offensively.
Zubats finds Šarić. 90 seconds into the second half now. And the layup is good off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Larkin with the bucket.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Smith outside. Clock at 6. The layup misses. Gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Larkin. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Şengün. Uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Hezonja. He's got 5. Count that bucket. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Here's Larkin. Can't get it to fall. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Back to Smith. With some arc. And he lays it up and in. Smith's got 6.
Such a graceful move. Showing off the floater game.
To the right side. Pass to Larkin. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Basket's good.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Covered by Smith. Pass to Osman. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Osman's got his second basket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Leading by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pass to Larkin from about 16, and that's good for 2. Larkin's got 19 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Perkichin. That one doesn't drop.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Larkin. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
To the wing, right side. The rebound by Osman. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. To the paint. That one falls.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Baberovic. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Šarić.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
To the inside. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Takes it inside. Soft touch off the glass. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Smith. Here's Hezonja. Launches a 3. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Šarić. Šarić has got 4 assists now tonight. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Larkin. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And that's good as he hits both shots. The visitors with the ball. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Smith. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Baberovic. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Covered by Smith. Here's Larkin. Şengün, the screen, and it's blocked.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Larkin no good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him.
Young Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Fournier out there with Hayes. Then it's Sarr. Then there's Rizachet. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Roam in the paint.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Pass to Aldama. Hernangomez with the ball. And stolen by Fournier. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Here's Aldama. Lots of room. Bringas with the bucket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Hayes. Left side Fournier. Here's the screen. Now Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. And it's good from the elbow.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here is Hernangomez. Pass to Abrinas. Here's Diaz. And Aldama has it in the corner. Abrinas, and the 3-ball is good. Abrinas has got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Hayes. There's the triple. Hernangomez grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Diaz. No good with the triple. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Hernangomez. Pulls from the top of the key, and it goes down 2 points. Abrinas has got 7 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Aldama. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Wembanyama against Hernangomez, and they pick up 2.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
To the inside, here's Diaz. Lays it up off the glass.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Fournier. Here's Rizachet. Now Wembanyama. Hernangomez covering.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
At the end of one, a closely. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Koulibaly is out there with Rizachet. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward. Here's Rizier. No scoring in this one.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert, and a wrinkle or two in the offseason.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. And it's Rizier with the rebound. Pass to Koulibaly. Gobert, the screen. Inside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Here's Koulibaly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Koulibaly finds Batum. Here's Rupert. Outside Batum. Pass to Koulibaly. Batum, the screen. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Nothing on the board. Pass to Aldama. Down low. And Rubio kicks to Hernan Gomez. Rubio outside. The tray. And Sarr pulls it down. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. On the wing, Batum. Defended by Aldama. Sarr with it. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Wembanyama has got his second basket. Now Rubio. Pass to Aldama. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Rudy Gobert is second. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Aldama. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
It's Fournier on the wing. Now Sarr from downtown hits it from three-point range. Sarr's got his second bucket tonight.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Out to the wing. 18 feet out. Abrinas' shot is off. Gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Sarr gets the bucket.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Here's Diaz. Fires for 3. Abrinas with the bucket. Abrinas has got 6 here in this quarter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Got to get these fellas some allergy medicine. They're clearly allergic to the paint, and it's a problem.
Aren't you sponsored by an...
And now let's take... That is more than enough of...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A magnificent 69% in this game. Hernan Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Abrinas in its shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now here's Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Diaz, good. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Song. He's got 7. And it's Ricochet missing. Being fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Here's Diaz. Pass to Abrinas. Aldama with the ball. Here's Diaz. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Diaz has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Hayes the pass to Sarr. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Abrinas. Back to Hernan Gomez. And he banks in the layup.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Sarr sets the screen for Ricochet. And the basket is good. Ricochet's got 6.
Oh, that's a great sign for Ricochet, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
1:32 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. The shot's good. Diaz has got 7 now in this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Wembanyama looking it over. Launches from deep. Aldama with the rebound. Gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Diaz the pass to Hernan Gomez. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. There's 57 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Rubio. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I tell you, so good at maintaining composure on the pick and roll. Rubio decides to take that one himself.
Ricochet with it. He has 6. Launches it. It's good from long range. 9 points in the game so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Five to shoot. Pass to Abrinas. Over to Coulibaly. Abrinas' shot is off. And here's Fournier. Koulibaly with it, covered by Rubio. Fades. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. They're up by. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Batuma's out there with Yabusele. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Jang in at the point guard. Now, here's Rubio. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Takes a 3. Connects from three-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Jang finds Batum. Back to Jang. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Batum.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Diaz. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And they get it back. Sarr sets the screen for Fournier. Cranes the three-pointer.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3 or he will make you pay.
To the middle. There's Abrinas. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Evan Fournier.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Wembanyama down low. Hernan Gomez covering. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
He's the pass to Wembanyama. Now Rizashea. Hayes with the screen for Rizashea. Oh, good on the triple. Gone an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. He gets that one.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Diaz. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Shea with the double team. Here's Diaz. Covered by Hayes. Block at 6. Wembanyama with the block.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Nails the tray.
Coming up big. What poise from Shea on that clutch bucket.
9 seconds left in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out. Game 2 of a back-to-back. Just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at small forward. Now here's Giddey. Lets it fly, and he drops that one in.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Hazonia. He's guarded by Mills. And here's Saric for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside, Ingles. Down low. Here's Giddey. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Giddey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
We played just over a minute here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Smith. Here's Saric. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Giddey's got 7.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Saric outside. Zubac with it. Averaging around 5 points a game. Here's Smith. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Giddey. The 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 10.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Hazonia. Saric with it. Here's Hazonia. Out to the right wing. This one for 3. Saric shot is off. Exum passes to Mills. There's the triple. And Hazonia pulls it down. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Smith. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
A minute 6 left to play in the first. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. He got a piece of it. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Furphy from the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Bogdanovich against Simmons. Bogdanovich with a screen on Mills. Here's Perkichin. Buries it down low.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Mills. And that's good. Furphy.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Fires away from way outside. The shot misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Joe Ingles. Ben Simmons is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. The 3 ball. He can't get that one to fall. On the money from 12 feet away. Green's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, that's the kind of look you want every trip down the floor. They're happy with that possession.
The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Simmons. Here's Daniels. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Daniels has got his first basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Six to shoot. Driving to the basket. And the layup falls. He's got 5.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Outside Simmons. Baines, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Daniels. The open J off the mark. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Now here's Giddey. 1:56 left in the second. And a missed layup. Here's Hezonja. Giddey defends. Here's Perkichin. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
On the wing, Green. To the middle. And it's Giddey missing. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Bogdanovich. Simmons against Zubats. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
A staple in Bogdanovich's arsenal. His 3-point shot is as reliable as it gets.
Outside Giddey. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Bogdanovich passes to Zubats. Here's Hezonja. Giddey defends. The 3. It's hauled in by Landale.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Simmons looking around. Giddey passes to Green. Now here's Giddey. Here's Simmons. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. 8 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Smith. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
take a look at the home team, I mean, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any opponent there, Shaq.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach.
Glad you could join us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Landale in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Exum gets the bucket.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
And there's a pick. Giddey against Smith. Charic outside. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Charic has got 8.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Up top, Zubats. Here's Smith. Gets an open look and hits it. Smith's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. 4th, Josh Giddey.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Pass to Ingles. It's Giddey on the wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
For 3, Smith. Counted from distance. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Exum outside. Pass to Mills. Back to Exum. Outside Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The wide open shot is on the money. He's got 12.
Yeah, Giddey keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
Now Zubats. Here's Hazonia. And he lays it up and in.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Giddey. True on the 14-footer. Giddey's got 14.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Smith, right wing. Here's Perkichin. He's guarded by Mills. Mills with the double team. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. The rebound by Simmons.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Back to Mills. Inside. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The baseline J. And the bucket is good. Smith's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
So both teams making some changes here. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Daniels. Gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Puts up a three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. They lead by a bucket. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. To the inside, Baines. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And it's a tie ball game. Lets a floater go. Rebounded by Baines. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Outside, Green. Pass to Daniels. 5 on the clock to take the lead. And Green, good for 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
They set the screen. Here's Bogdanovich. And rejected.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Outside, Green. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Shooting 52% from the floor so far. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So both teams changing it up here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Smith. They can't stop the run with that one. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And that one's good. Giddy.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
A nice shot by Smith.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And here's Mills from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
Pass to Smith. Over Giddy. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. Gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Here's Giddy. Up and in on the layup.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Smith. It's not going to go for him. Giddy with a defensive effort. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And it's slammed in by Zubac. And here's Mills. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll
Has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hayes. Rizachet is out there with Song. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fournier in at the 2.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Pass to Rizachet. Outside Fournier. Fader on the way. And Sard gets it to go on the assist from Fournier.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Here's Chanshaw. On the wing, Doncic. Inside. Banked in off the glass. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. And I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Doncic. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
A fearless competitor. When Doncic is driving inside, he just embraces the contact on the way up.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Lazic, he's guarded by Fournier. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Doncic with the steal, and they're pushing it up. Pushing it up. A finish. Fournier pulls it down. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Song. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
And he can't hit the second. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Lazic, he's defended by Koulibaly. Really left alone that time. Doncic has got 8 points.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Now, Koulibaly. Here's Fournier. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Down low. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Offline with his 3. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 4 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. That one goes in.
That's how you create space for your jumper. Go to the fadeaway.
Here's the 3. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Up 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Pass to Yabusele. Fade away. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Rudy Gobert is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Rizichet. Then there's Batum. And it's Koulibaly in at the point. Here's Chanshaw. Defended by Batum. Yep, that one goes in there. Here's Koulibaly. Still without a basket. There's the pick. Over in the corner, Batum. The 3. Yabusele can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Koulibaly is out there with Rizichet. Then there's Batum, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in a power forward position. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. To the inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
We've got Yabusele, also Rudy Gobert out there. Koulibaly is out there with Rizichet. And it's Rupert in at the 1 spot. Here's Rizichet, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Gobert. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Dragic. Gobert pulls it in. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now Koulibaly. To the middle. Dragic against Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Here's Doncic. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. From past the arc, Doncic knocks in the three.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
And a wide open look for Sarr. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Sarr's got 5 points so far. Back to Doncic. From the arc. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside Fournier. Wembanyama, right side. Hits the outside fadeaway. Wembanyama has got his first basket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Inside. Dragic. He's defended by Koulibaly. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Knocks it loose. To the paint. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85. And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
As a resident dunk contest expert, I can tell you, these are the names you want in the dunk contest, guys.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the visiting team.
In a game this close, you want to attack the paint.
Thank you for being with us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. We've got Evan Fournier. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Sarr. Then there's Hayes, and it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. Doncic, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Sarr gets the bucket.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sarr just pushing through that contact.
Pass to Chanchar. Buries the long-range jumper. Chanchar's got 5.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Outside Fournier. Lets it go from deep. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Being about 59% from the floor offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Pass to Chunchard. And here is Doncic. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month.
And this is the kind of shooting these teams would love to have all season long. I mean, they've both been on a tear here of late.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Saw the pass to Fournier. Nice jump shot. Good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Doncic. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. How last month turned out for him. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now here's Fournier. D right on him. With some arc. And it's Luka with the rebound. Fournier's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Pass to Chunchard. On the wing, Doncic. He's got 13, and it's good for 2.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Anytime you get a look that good, oh, it's a great trick.
So both teams making some changes here. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Down low. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Batum passes to Fournier. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And the shot goes in.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Fournier with the ball. He averages about 5 points a game. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Fournier's got 7 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The fader. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. They've got Gobert. Koulibaly is out there with Jang. Then there's Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. Thing has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Fires from the wing. Green for 2 points.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Dadier. Bucket is good. Dadier's got his first points in this one.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Pass to Chanchar. On the wing, Doncic. For 3. It very well tonight, around 57%.
Timeout.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the 3-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D, guys.
Thank you, David.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And it's Doncic missing. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Rizachet. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
A catch-and-shoot specialist, Rizachet, thrives in that role.
Here's Chanchar. Lazic is guarded by Fournier, and it's in there.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside Fournier. Pass to Wembanyama. It's the difficult fadeaway jumper. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Pass to Wembanyama. 52 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
.51 seconds left in the game. And here's Doncic from the arc. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. Comes up with the goods on that one.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
And a missed late. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader. And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And the home team has possession. Pass to Doncic. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. Now, here's Doncic. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. For the win. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
And here's Hayes. Pass to Song. 3-pointer. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, Sar continues to develop that 3-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Shea is out there with Song. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hayes in at the 1. Here's Doncic. Doncic showing his strength.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Pass to Wembanyama. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Doncic very comfortable down low.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Wembanyama. Yes!
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Doncic. Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Now Hayes to the paint. Cuts off the pass. Doncic outside. 3-pointer. Wembanyama with the rebound. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Incredible. Victor's focus and passion for the game.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And so here's the home team. It's a 5-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And they go to the intentional foul. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaking. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. 20 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And now they foul and stop the clock. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Richichet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. Wow, pretty much good.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And the home team has possession. Doncic passes to Chuncho. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they...
And with things just getting started in this new season, Brent, what are you looking forward to the most moving ahead?
Yeah, BA, I think about last year's teams and the magic that they had to push themselves into playoff positioning. Do they still have it? But one of the more exciting things in terms of the storyline is which teams are showing some early chemistry that could threaten some of those teams from last year. That is something that we always gravitate towards. The fresh blood, the new team, the one that's going to be the underdog throughout the course of the year, and how far can they push it?
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Smith, Ivica Zubats out there with Dario Saric, and it's Hazonia in at the 3. Pass to Diaz. And here's Hernan Gomez. Takes a 3. Diaz, that's good.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Here's Hazonia from 11 feet away. Misses off the left iron. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Aldama outside. Pass to Diaz. Aldama outside. The 3 is up. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. To the middle. Here's Saric. Can't hit from in close.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Buries it from 3. Diaz has got 6.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Pass to Hazonia. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Aldama outside. To the paint. Here's Diaz. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Give him 8.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Smith outside. Pass to Hazonia. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Saric for 3. Counted from distance.
Good for Saric and his confidence to rise up and fire from 3.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. No good on the triple. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. To the inside. Here's an 8-footer. Here's Hazonia. And he makes the 8-footer.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Rubio looking around. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Rubio. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Rubio from deep. First shot won't go. Now here's Bogdanovic. He's covered closely. Up top, Zubats. Perkichin passes to Zubats. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, in the paint, Zubats is going to get aggressive and not going to hold back. Put contact on him. He's going through you.
Outside Rubio. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Can they get it?
And at the buzzer, counted. Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. We'll take a quick break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Down low. Fades and shoots. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Perkichin. Aldama grabs the board. And here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Garuba. And here's Rubio. The three is up. And no good. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Back to Smith. The shot. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Rubio. No made baskets yet. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Three-point shot has always been part of Ricky's game. Consistency is what he struggles with.
Let's go with a three. He buries it from three. 6 points for him. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Smith with a screen on Rubio. Pass to Smith. Outside Bogdanovich. For three. First shot won't go. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Garuba. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Shooting has been great this game, 58%. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
For the position he plays, Bogdanovich good at directing traffic, creating chances to score.
Inside, Garuba. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, the final score surprised a lot of people. I don't think many expected them to win.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
Smith, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Pass to Zubac. Smith outside. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
There's a screen. The three. And the three-pointer goes.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Šarić outside. Down low.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
No good on that one. Rubio's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And the second free throw is good. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Rubio. He gets it up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing.
They're clicking from outside, hard cuts to the ball, and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality.
All right, now, still. And that'll do it for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shooting has been unreal, 64% from the floor. We've got Ivica Zubac, Smith out there with Dario Saric, and it's Hezonja in at the 3, the small forward. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Count it, good. 7 points in the game. Here's Diaz. Aldama outside, launches a 3, knocks down the triple. Aldama's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Aldama's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Pass to Zubac. Up top, Smith. Aldama grabs a board.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. 4th, Ivica Zubac.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
To the wing, right side. And he lobs it up. Smith outside. Pass to Saric. 6 to shoot. Zubac inside. Hernan Gomez there. A nice shot by Zubac.
No match for Zubac, overpowering the defender.
Shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 5.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Gone 3 of 3 in the second half. To the inside. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Smith. Yet to see a basket with the drive. Takes the 3. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Hezonja, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, there's the alley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Looking to win the run. Puts up a deep 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the left wing. Rubio passes to Hernan Gomez. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Rubio. Hits a 3-pointer. Rubio's got 6 points. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
He hit it. Great shot. Oh, taking this arena's breath away. That's a crazy shot at the buzzer. Oh, my.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 14. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Ricky Rubio, Santi Aldama out there with Usman Garuba, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4-man position. Outside Rubio. Fires for 3. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Outside Rubio. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Diaz. Back to Aldama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Perkichin grabs the board. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Perkichin. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Diaz. Gets the 3 to fall. Diaz has gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Here's the pick. Out to the right wing. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
To the paint. Unloads. Misses the layup. gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. To the inside. A minute 31 left in the final quarter. It's rebounded by Zubats. Here's Hazonia. That shot is off. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the powerful one-handed slam.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And it's good. 2 points. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Diaz. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Zubats. Here's Hazonia. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And nice dime from Zubats. His floor awareness is solid.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played.
Stan, when you were coaching, would you still try out new plays and tactics and schemes? Or was the recipe set? Was the formula in and that was it?
Well, Kevin, the bulk of what you do is set, but you're always tinkering. And as people start figuring you out, you've got to have counters to what you're doing. So your system is always evolving. You're always trying to get better, and you're always doing new things.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And both free throws good for Mills. Pass to Wagner. Clock at 6. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Pass to Giddey. Exum sets a screen for Giddey. No good with the triple. Down low. Here's Wagner. That doesn't go either for Wagner. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Ingles. Here's Landale. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Mills. They set the pick from deep. That shot misses. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bounce pass Wagner. De Silva. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, that's a great decision by Wagner. Quickly getting it to the open man.
Giddey the pass to Landale. .131 left in the first quarter. Giddey, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Josh Green's checked in for Joe Ingles. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. Josh Giddey, 4th.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Pass to Wagner. To the right side. And it's blocked. And he stays with it. Seaman, guarded by Green. Good work there as it goes. He's got 5.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Landale. Trains the three-pointer. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Seaman, guarded by Green. Inside, got a piece of it. Stolen by Exum. Mills passes to Landale. Here's Giddey. It's good from long range. Giddey's got 6.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Giddey against Wagner. Wagner a screen on Giddey. And that one's good. Wagner.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Leading by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
We've got Daniels. Joe Ingles is out there with Josh Green. Then it's Simmons. And it's Baines in at the 5. They've got Washington. And it's Bunga in at the 2-guard spot.
That's what you want to see from Simmons, being aggressive and looking for his own shot.
Aaron Baines out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Green, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. Here's Tiemann. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
They've got Hartenstein, and it's Bunga in at the 2. Three-pointer, Daniels. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Green. Then it's Daniels. And it's Simmons in at the point. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep Washington. And Baines pulls it down. They've got Washington. And it's De Silva in at the 4-man position. Pass to Daniels. On the wing, Green. No scoring in this one. Here's Simmons, and here is Ingles. The shot. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific score. Landale misses. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Shooter kicks to Wagner. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Wagner. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Exum. Nothing on the board. Shoots over Wagner. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
46 seconds left in the first half.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Mills with it. On the wing, Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's in there.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
Now here's Giddey. D right on him, and he gets the bucket. Giddey's got 8 points.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Up 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these... And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the visiting team. And that about wraps it up. And as
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Mills. And it's Landale in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Pass to Giddey. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
There's the pick. Pass to Wagner. Over Exum. And it's Wagner missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Ingles with a screen on Schroeder. Mills can't hit. Thing has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. Banked in off the glass. Wagner's got 6 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Timeout. Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Here's Exum. An easy 2 points on the layup. Exum's got his second bucket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
There's Wagner with the 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 9.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
On the wing, Giddey. He's got 11. Count the basket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
To the paint. Here's Landale.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look here at the visitors. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Really left alone that time.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game, but they might need someone else to step up as well.
Bain sets the pick for Exum to the inside. And it's Baines missing.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Schroeder finds Wagner. 34 seconds left in the third. Pass to De Silva. Nobody near Schroeder. And it's a foul called on Mo Wagner. That is his first foul of the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Now Green. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. They lead by 2. And time to step aside. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Mo Wagner. He's out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Washington in at the point guard position. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Bonga. And it's all evened up.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Hartenstein against Baines. Now, here's Washington. Here's Hartenstein, true on the 14-footer.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
So both teams changing it up here. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Wagner wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Daniels kicks to Giddey. Jacks up a 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Back to Wagner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Wagner, right side. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Wagner's got 11 in the second half. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Mills, he's checked in for Daniels. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, but they've had some clean looks. And that 3 goes in. It's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Wagner missing. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Stolen away. Schroeder, right side. De Silva, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that out. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot. in the moment.
Wagner outside. There's the three. Ingles with the rebound. And it's Exum in the corner. And so they choose to intentionally foul. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Connects from three-point range.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to De Silva. Here's Wagner. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why they go to Wagner here. He can get them the clutch points.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
The basket counts, and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
What concentration there from Wagner. Accepting the contact and still finding a way to capitalize.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Pass to De Silva. Three-pointer. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Gets the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away. Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win.